Hello darts nuts, I'm going to review a set of SHOT steel tip darts. These are the 903 model, 22 grams, 90% tungsten. They're a new model that's just come out recently. I got them from dartswarehouse.com, which is in New Zealand. They cost £27. They come in this slimline packaging, which is quite an efficient packet. No wastage, which is something that I think is good. Some manufacturers put the darts in quite big packaging, which is a bit of a waste, I think. You don't get no case with the darts, but for me it's not a big problem, but a lot of people have their own cases anyway. But if you're a beginner, then I suppose you might see it as an issue, but cases are that cheap, and you're only going to like a certain type of case in any case, so it's not a massive issue, I don't think. As you can see, they come with the SHOT stems and flights, pretty stylish looking flights, like a purpley colour with this like fade in effect. Just have a look at the darts. We'll have a close look at the barrels. Right then, let's have a quick close look at the SHOT 903. As you can see on the front of the barrel, it's got these lateral cuts into it, which are kind of like a diamond shape, painted black, and they're also on the rear of the barrel. If you're gonna hold it or have your finger along there, it doesn't provide a lot of grip going that way, but it provides a lot of control that way, so it gives you a little bit of extra control over the dart. The same effect on the back if you're going to hold it there, but the bulk of the barrel is made up of this pyramid style grip, which I don't know if you can, how well you can see it, but it looks like it's kind of made out of like thinly cut squared rings built up on each other, but they kind of create like a pyramid style like ring grip. It's a pretty grippy barrel, but I would probably say it's just about a high level of grip. It certainly bites into you when you rub your fingers along it. It's quite a nice shape as well, a bit like a bullet shape. It's not a very long dart. And then you've got your SHOT stems, SHOT flights. I like the look of the flights, like a faded purpley colour. Then I'll put a detailed picture up now so you can see all the measurements. Okay, here's a close look at the SHOT 903 22 gram darts. There's a 27mm point, and then there's quite a long tapered nose with the lateral grooves in, and that's 12.3mm wide. And then the main part of the barrel is the square cut thin ring in a pyramid style grip, which is approximately 17mm wide, and then it goes on to another slightly tapered section with the lateral grooves on the rear of the barrel, which is 12.6mm wide. The widest part is 7.8mm, and the overall length is 42mm. Alright, let's have a weigh of the barrels. I'll just weigh the full setup of the dart first, see what it weighs. The full setup is 23.4 grams. That one says 21.7 grams, so it's a little bit below 22. It's 21.9. And that's 21.7. I would imagine that with them cutting these grooves in and painting them black, it's probably what makes it a little bit harder to get the weight exact. See, 21.7, 21.7 and 21.9, so it's a touch below 22 grams there, but it's not a massive difference. All the barrels are pretty much matched together. The length is 42 millimeters. So the front of the barrel, on the very front part, 6 mil. On the back, 6.6, 6.3 on the very back there, 6.1. Going to be thickest around here, I think. Yeah, 7 point. I'd say it's about 7.8 mil on the widest part. They'll look a little bit to me to be front weighted. A little bit like the John Lowe style of bullet shaped barrel. I'd say it's more of a front weighted dart. Definitely a front weighted barrel. It'll probably move a little bit more to the centre with the stems and flights attached. It's more to the centre now, but it's still a little bit front weighted. There's more of the barrel shown on that side. So it's a fairly short barrel and front weighted. It's probably going to suit people who like to hold it towards the front, or if you don't like long barrels. Oh, there you go, the Shot 903 22 gram darts. It's a stylish looking dart with these lateral grooves cut into the front and the back, and it's got a very nice style of grip. So let's give them a throw and see how they go. Alright, I'm just going to have a few throws with the Shot 903 22 gram darts. Quite a bit more grippy than I thought actually. I'm holding it just around there on the nose where those lateral cuts are. You can feel them just as you're letting go as well. Only a short barrel, but with me holding it at the front, They're quite a good balance for my grip. They're a bit like a John Law style of barrel, but I like them lateral grooves at the front of the barrel. Alright, there you go, the Shot 903 22g darts. Very nice grippy dart. It's got our lateral grooves on the front and the back, which I think help with your control of the dart. Also gives you a little bit of extra grip. It's a really nicely made dart. I do like these stems as well and these flights. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.